In a stunning and unexpected decision, Lil Durk's bond appeal has been denied for the second time, despite what appeared to be a favorable position for his legal team, leaving fans stunned and fueling speculation that federal authorities may be leveraging pressure tactics to force Durk into becoming an informant, a claim subtly hinted at by his own lawyers. The courtroom was tense, every eye fixed on the judge. Lil Durk sat still, his eyes heavy with anticipation and the weight of months behind bars. All the odds, according to insiders, were in his favor. His legal team had filed a compelling appeal, citing Durk's clean conduct, distancing from controversy and high-profile legal representation. The streets whispered hope. The blogs ran with headlines predicting a win. But when the verdict came, it landed like a sucker punch to gut. Bond denied. Again. For the second time, Lil Durk, born Durk Derek Banks, has been refused the opportunity to await trial outside the cold walls of a detention center. This wasn't supposed to happen. Not with the resources, not with the reputation, and certainly not with the changes he's made since being under intense scrutiny. The entire rap game, his peers, fans, and even some legal experts expected a different outcome. So why was the appeal shut down once more? That's the million-dollar question. Sources close to Durk's legal team say the denial was not only unexpected, it was suspicious. In fact, murmurs from those deep within the case suggest a darker undercurrent may be influencing the court's actions. His lawyers, though careful with their words, have strongly implied one chilling theory. The feds want Durk to cooperate. In plain terms, they want him to snitch. But let's rewind. Durk's journey to this point has been turbulent, to say the least. From his early days in Chicago's Englewood neighborhood, surviving the trauma of street life and gang affiliation, to becoming a global hip-hop superstar, his rise has been nothing short of remarkable. Yet, despite all his success, the shadows of his past never truly left him. In fact, they've crept up just when it seemed like he was finally free. The charges that landed him back in legal hell stem from an ongoing investigation tied to criminal activity allegedly involving affiliates of OTF, only the family, his close-knit crew. While the specifics remain largely sealed, prosecutors have insisted that Durk maintains significant influence over a network they claim is responsible for organized violence. But here's where things get hazy. Durk hasn't been caught committing any direct act. No guns in hand. No surveillance footage of wrongdoing. No smoking gun. Just circumstantial connections and the weight of association. The initial denial of bond might have been understandable given the gravity of the charges. But the second appeal? That's where it gets murky. Since his detainment, Durk has kept a low profile. No social media stunts. No altercations behind bars. No recorded disputes with inmates or correctional officers. His legal team has argued he's shown exemplary behavior, participating in counseling sessions, maintaining communication with family, and distancing himself from any individuals connected to ongoing investigations. By all visible metrics, Durk has been a model detainee. So again, why the denial? One word keeps popping up in legal circles: leverage. According to unnamed insiders tied to the federal system, it's a play that's been used time and again. Keep a high-profile individual in a frustrating, uncomfortable holding pattern long enough, and eventually, desperation sets in. Leverage their desire for freedom. Leverage their love for family. Leverage their fame, their fans, their finances. Then offer a deal. One that comes at the ultimate cost: loyalty. The streets call it snitching. The feds call it cooperation. Durk's lawyers haven't come right out and said it. But in subtle phrases during court statements and interviews, they've dropped hints. The government seems intent on holding Mr. Banks indefinitely unless certain concessions are made. That's legalese for they're trying to flip him. And if that's true, the implications are massive. Lil Durk isn't just another rapper. He's a symbol, a voice of the streets, a leader of an entire generation that grew up facing systemic injustice, gang violence, and poverty. He's made songs that serve as raw memoirs of trauma, loss, and redemption. For him to flip, to give up names, to break that street code, it would destroy not only his legacy, but could light a firestorm of retaliation, broken alliances, and chaos both in and out of the rap game. But here's the twist. Durk isn't biting. Despite sitting behind bars, despite the pressure, despite being offered what some insiders claim was a clear pathway to early release if he agreed to cooperate, he's remained silent. His legal team has doubled down on defending him through the court, not the interrogation room. And the message from Durk himself, though rarely publicized these days, is reportedly one of resilience and loyalty. That loyalty, however, might cost him everything. The bond denial doesn't just mean more jail time. It means missing out on millions in touring revenue. It means losing momentum in a music industry that moves at